Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Bienvenido a mi canal. Yo soy Tina Bobina y gracias por visitarme hoy. I know black people thinking about like, my name is Tina Bobina. I'd like to welcome you to my channel. Well, why did I do that? I have no idea. First, I just want to jump right in. I'm gonna tell you guys how I learned español. Cómo yo aprendí español al nivel que yo puedo hablar. I was born in Detroit, Michigan. You know, shout out to that day. So, I was born in Detroit, Michigan, and I grew up there for about 11 years. My mom decided to move us to San Diego, California, which is the southern part of California. It's like the last city before the Mexican border. So I lived there a majority of my life. So I would say a good 20 years, I would say. So when I arrived to San Diego, it was complete, I'm up here checking my hair. When I arrived to San Diego, it was a complete culture shock, right? Fue ¿cómo se dice en español eso? Culture shock. Un cambio de cultura que me sorprendió. But y'all know what I mean. Anyway, so it was a cambio de cultura. It was such a cultural change. I went from attending a school that was like 90%, 99 to 100% black students, to attending a school where not only was I one of the few black girls there, I was one of the few people that didn't know Spanish. Like, todo el mundo estaba hablando español en el recess, y yo estaba... Anyway, so I was basically one of the only black girls there, and I was one of the only kids that really didn't speak Spanish. So I was there parada during recess, just standing there, looking at everybody speaking Spanish, hablando español, porque acuérdate que toda la gente allá tenían padres mexicanos como recién llegados, o casi recién llegados, no todo el mundo, pero mucha de la gente, la cultura, fue una cultura hispanohablante. So I had to, keep in mind that, all these people were probably like first generation, things like that. So I was there, and then I seen this black girl over there. She was like really chocolatey like me. So I was like, I was looking at her, and she caught my eye because I was like, oh my God, first of all, she was black. And then secondly, she was speaking Spanish. She was like, oye, ¿qué tú estás haciendo? No, pero en un acento mexicano. Yo no sé, yo estoy casada con un dominicano, entonces mi acento suena un poco más dominicano que mexicana, pero antes fue un poco más mexicana, pero porque yo soy... Anyway, you guys get it. So, I seen her speaking Spanish, and I went up to her, I was like, girl, why are you speaking Spanish? And she was like, girl, my mom is a lawyer, and most of her clients are Spanish speaking, so she speaks Spanish, and she made it a point to teach me Spanish. So I was like, oh my God. So if this girl can do it, I know I can do it. Yo puedo, yo sé. Si ella puede hacerlo, yo puedo hacerlo también. No, I think I asked one of my friends, I was like, how do you say in Spanish? And she's like, ¿cómo se dice? X cosa, tal cosa, or whatever. How do you say? It's like, ¿cómo se dice? Cristina Bobina, what do you wanna do? So I went back to school the next day, and throughout the whole day, I was just asking my friends, ¿cómo se dice? I wanna come out in a yearbook. And they would say, I did. ¿Cómo se dice? I didn't come out in the yearbook because I came to the school late. And so my friend was like, yo no salí en el yearbook, or algo así. So I just started learning that way. I just started asking, ¿cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se dice? Certain phrases. And then I was just so on fire to learn Spanish, guys, that I would wake up in the morning before class just to watch Noticiero, just to pick up some type of word that I didn't understand. Of course, most of it I didn't understand. But at that point, I would try to capture what I could, write it down, go to school, and then ask my friends. I was always in Spanish class. And then just from there, I just, poco a poco, paso a paso, step by step, bit by bit, I just started, it started making sense. Like, the more I would listen to novelas, telenovelas, y todo eso, like soap operas and all that good stuff, it just started making sense, along with my schoolwork and just being in the environment of just always speaking Spanish. And my mom was a really big a really big supporter of me speaking Spanish. I mean, cada vez que entramos o íbamos a la tienda, ella siempre me decía, Cristina, habla español, habla español, habla español. Y aunque yo no quería, pero whatever. Even though I didn't want to, my mom would always be like, speak Spanish, speak Spanish. I would be so embarrassed, like, ugh. But yo doy gracias a Dios, gracias a ella. I thank my mom because it's like, if I didn't speak Spanish to the capacity that I speak it now, I wouldn't be married to the person I'm married to. I wouldn't have the opportunities that I've had. So yeah, that's kind of how it happened. And then when I speak Spanish every day, really. So and that's really what it takes, guys and gals, niños y niñas, mujeres y hombres, varones y hembras, damas y caballeros. It really just comes down to speaking every day. Even when you don't want to, even when you feel embarrassed, even though you might feel like, oh, I'm gonna sound like such a freaking idiot. All right, so this was my first blog here, I think, or I might just attach this to another channel that I have. I don't know. So tell me what you think, guys. What are some other tips and tricks to learning a new language? Did anybody else out there in YouTube land or wherever land you are? If you speak a lot of Spanish, or if you speak a different language, or if you were on a journey to learn a different language, how was that for you in the beginning? Let's calm down these beginners. I know it's really easy to kind of feel real anxious about it. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. Peace. Si ustedes quieren una notificación de los videos que yo voy a hacer, por favor, haz un clic en la campanita que está al lado del botón de subscribe. Les amo mucho. Espero que todos tengan un día buenísima. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and subscribe, and I love ya. Adiós. Tina bonita tú, but Tina bobina.